Where should we start? Town Hall, the beginning. What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today, we're going to be going around this entire island that I have played every single day for 60 days straight. It has now been 2 months since the release of New Horizons. We're going to take a look at the progress I've made since the beginning. Let's go ahead and hop right in. Here's my Biff. He's pretty incredible. He's doing some, I think he's doing yoga right now. It's kind of hard to tell. He's got a very stout body. You'll notice that the frames are poking into his eyes. Pretty incredible. I don't know how he's dealing with that, but it's some dedication to the look. I'll give him that. Anyways, guys, so as we take a look around the island, you're going to notice I've done a lot in the past month. I didn't accomplish every goal that I set out to accomplish, but I did get a lot done. And I feel like it'd be pretty neat to show you guys around, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So in the center of the island, not really the center, but the town center of the island, we've got this nice sort of entrance area that I've built right on the outside of the pier and the airlines. I think it looks pretty decent. It's not finished by any means because I do want to put some benches up, but unfortunately, I only have wood benches right now. I don't have any of the ironwood ones, or I don't really know what they're called, but basically, they look like ironwood benches. Those are what I'm going to be looking for, and hopefully we do get them pretty soon because I think they'd go really well to bring together the openness of this sort of entrance area. I got all the shops into position. I feel like they look really solid as well. Nook's Cranny on the left. We've got the Able Sisters on the right. And then down here, you may have noticed I have a sort of roped off area. This is going to be the rock farm eventually. That's probably something I'm going to do in the next month. I honestly don't know when I'm going to do that because it's going to be a bit of a process, but yeah, I'm pretty excited for this to be finished up as well, hopefully in the next month, but yeah, we're going to have to see. Let's go ahead and take a look at the main project I've been working on over the last month and why I've kind of neglected my other projects. This is the fortress. Now, it's something I've been working on for a little while. I've been trying to figure out the pattern. I made a video on it a few weeks back, and I think that it's turning out really, really well so far anyways. There are some little finicky bits that I'm not too happy with. I think that having the edges be what they are with simple panels is just, it's something that just needs to be how it is. Like if you look over in the corner here, the edges just don't turn out very well. It looks clearly like this isn't just a full-on panel of metal. You know, there's a separation there. I don't like that, but it is what it is. That's just, it's how it needs to be because this game still has some limitations, unfortunately. I haven't really decided what I'm going to be doing with the inside of the fortress just yet. I think we might get some of the robot villagers and get them moved in here in these positions. We'll just have to see about that. And then again, guys, if you have any ideas for things I can fit into this area and make it look natural, then please let me know because I really am struggling to figure out exactly what's going to go with the blue steel look. I think that it's going to be a little bit difficult to find items that look right, but we'll just have to see. Again, I'm not even close to getting there. It's taking a ridiculous amount of time to get all the simple panels I need, considering we can only order 5 a day. Now, hopefully in the next month, we're going to be getting done with not only the fortress area, but the connected part to it, which is going to be a very densely populated forest. And it's going to have a whole bunch of weeds. And obviously, as you can see, we're going to have bamboo as well as some other trees and shrubs and things like that. It's just going to be a whole bunch of vegetation. And we'll go more into the details on that in a future video. But suffice it to say, I've got a lot to do. Before we get into the next thing, I do want to point out, you guys have been seeing the chat come up in the corner. Everybody's talking and having a good time hanging out today. And they're going to be in the videos from here on out because I'm recording most of my videos on Twitch. So if you guys want to be a part of the videos, you want to be ironed into the videos as they are recorded, oh man, make sure you head on over to twitch.tv/chicken, link in the description below. Follow and hang out with me as I record these videos. Now, another thing I mentioned last month as a major goal for Animal Crossing was I wanted to finish the hybrids for one specific type of flower and just be completely done with it. And I didn't do that. I honestly just totally fell off of watering all of my flowers. I've not really done anything with them recently. I've just been trying to work on the fortress. It's taken just such a long time and such an amount of dedication to get this done and figure out the pattern. The floor patterns took so long, and me and Justin were working on it, and it just took a ridiculous amount of time. So yeah, we finally got that figured out. Finally got basically the simple panel and everything figured out. But yeah, the flowers did not figure that out, and we are going to be doing something fun with them pretty soon. But for the time being, I'm not really too focused on it. Now, heading on over to my house. As you can see, we have a few improvements. I've got a grill where we grill vegetables. Only vegetables. We've also got a nice fire pit, which I really, really like the look of at night. As you guys can see, it's got a nice glow to it. Definitely pretty nice. Heading up to the deck area, you guys are going to notice it's a little bit barren at this point. There's probably more that I can do with this in the future, and I definitely will if I get any inspiration, get any ideas. But I think it looks pretty good, and all in all, I'm happy with the entire design right now. So, you know, I think we're good with it. As far as most projects are concerned, like, I'd consider this almost complete. Heading over to the cliff area, which is an area I'm really actually very happy with. I think that everything looks pretty decent. Obviously, I'm going to be adding more and more as time goes on, as we get more furniture, more DIYs unlocked. But for the time being, I think it looks pretty solid, and I like the villages we've got here. I've got Goose up on top, and then we've got Bam right here. A nice little waterfall area. Could it be better? Yes, but again, it's a project that I'm not entirely done with, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks for the time being. And then we've got the open area. Places that I just haven't really done anything with yet, unfortunately. I'm hoping that as time goes on, we get more things unlocked that we can build buildings of. You know, I know that there are leaks that allude to possibly having other buildings, so I'm hoping we do get that, and eventually I can sort of expand the town area. But otherwise, not a whole lot else going on, you know, not a whole lot else accomplished in the last month. It's been a lot of working on the fortress and working on paths and figuring all that out, and then trying to sort of theorize exactly what I want things to look like when I'm done with the island. I also built this bridge. Pretty great. Now, moving on, we've got to talk a little bit about goals, because I've got a few of them for the next month, but they're definitely different than I thought they were going to be, at least, you know, a month ago. So let's talk about that. First off, this open area is probably going to be using silos and other simple panels and things like that, an outpost area. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to build that just yet, but I think it has a lot of potential. You know, the sort of blue steel bridge going over into an outpost before you get over to the fortress. I think that'd look pretty cool. So we'll see what we can do as far as that's concerned. I'm not holding my breath on it, but it definitely could turn out pretty cool. Then obviously I need to cover the rest of the fortress in simple panels, and that's gonna be probably about another 3 weeks or so before I can finish that up. So yeah, it's going to take a bit of time too. And like I said earlier, I'm really focusing on putting in some vegetation and things like that in this area too. And hopefully we'll be able to figure out some patterns to sort of blend the two sides together as well. It's not something I'm totally focused on more than getting the fortress figured out or the outpost or anything like that, but I do think it could be really cool. The last thing I want to work on is just figuring out what exactly I'm going to do with this whole open area. It's just a bunch of grass and trees, and it's kind of uninspired, and I really don't know what I want to do with it at this point. So if you have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments below. I definitely am curious to hear what you guys think about everything I've done so far in the past 30 days and what you would do moving on from here on out in this island if this was your island. Please let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Again, follow over at twitch.tv/chiken, CHIKEN, if you want to join us in future streams for future video recordings. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, guys, peace. Where did you go? I need to catch you. I need you. No!